Hello everyone. Today, gotta make my own what we call spice vinegar. I've made this before. The last time I made it with jalapeno peppers. Today I'm doing serrano peppers. Serrano peppers are a little bit hotter than the jalapeno. It depends on how many you use, whether you gotta use it with seeds or without seed. It depends on the hotness. Also, even peppers can vary from the batch that you get at the store. Some could be hotter than others. What I use is vinegar. I'm using the serrano peppers, garlic, onion, ginger, onion, and bell pepper. So we got that, and now you'll need bottles for bottling. What I do is Grolsch beer. I drink Grolsch once in a while, and if you go to price a bottle like this with the seal and everything, they go for about $2.50 to $3 each now. Just buy yourself a beer and you can drink the beer and use the bottle later for your bottling. Now I also have a funnel for getting it in there. One thing is, make sure that your funnel has ridges on it, because you don't want a tight seal. You want the air to come up when you pour in. That's what a lot of people make a mistake of with funnels. Be very careful of the funnels that you buy. I'm going to get the ingredients going. I'm going to be peeling. I'm going to cut off the stems. You don't have to see that part. And I'll show you how to put it together. We're ready to put it together. Now I cut up the jalapenos. One whole. This is 5 jalapenos. Not jalapenos, serranos. 1 whole bell pepper, red bell pepper, about 8 to 10 garlic cloves. You can use less if you. Now I'm making 3 bottles. If you're making less, cut it by a third. You know, ginger, nice proportion of ginger, and a half an onion. Each bottle is a little over 15 ounces. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pour in to the a blender. It's a new bottle of vinegar. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put in about 36 ounces of vinegar, white vinegar. Now, if you want to make it a little bit less acid, you can use rice vinegar, which doesn't have the intensity of regular white vinegar. So I put that in, and next what I'm going to put in is the ginger. Now I'm going to put the ginger in, and what I'm going to do first, now this is a Ninja blender. I recommend Ninja blenders. They're very, very good for doing work in the kitchen. And I'm going to put it on medium. And you can see how it chopped up the vinegar, but I'm going to put it on high now. You don't have to liquefy the ingredients. So it's still chopped, but not chopped too much. Next thing I'm going to put in there is the jalapenos. I'm going to put in the jalapenos. Now I put it in with the seeds. If you want it less spicy, take out the seeds. And I'm going to put in some garlic. Now I'm going to keep some garlic in reserve because I like to see the garlic floating around in the bottle. So I'm going to use probably 3/4 of it and have a few that are left over. Now I'm going to give that a spin. Now another thing is, if you want your sauce to be on the red side, let the serranos, put it out on the counter and let them turn red. They'll ripen red. Next I'm going to put in some onion, and the same thing with the onion. I'm going to hold some in reserve because I want to see some of the ingredients float in the bottle. I'm going to put in the bell pepper, and that takes care of that. Now you may want to taste a little bit, but when it sits in the bottle, the flavor intensifies. You gotta let it sit in the bottle for a few weeks before using it. That's one thing. I mean, you can use it right away. Oh, I forgot the salt. Okay, I gotta put in. Now, salt intensifies flavors. That's why you use the salt. So, about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Let me give that a blend. What we'll do is take the bottle. Now with the funnel, don't jam it in hard, because what's going to happen is then you will seal it up, and what will happen when you're pouring it in, it will come out the top. So there we go. Don't fill them all the way up. Leave some space. Now, in the end, when we put in the other ingredients, if it's not all the way to the top, we can use the vinegar to fill it up. You know what? Let me give this a little bit of a taste to see the heat. Wow. That has good heat. Maybe go a little bit less on the serranos. And you can see how easy it is. I'll get back to you and we'll finish it off. Alright, now I'm going to put the finishing touches. I got to throw in some garlic that I had in reserve. It doesn't have to be precise. And I throw in some of the bell pepper. And some of the onion. Now if you need to push it down, I use a chopstick to push it down. Okay, very easy. And that's it. Now you can see that I didn't fill it up all the way in some of these. What you can do is just come back with the vinegar and put it in. Now, what I would advise you to do is close this up, just give it a little shake. Now mine is kind of on the thick side, but that's okay. I like it that way. And when you use this, you can always add in more vinegar and dilute it a little, and it will stay for a long time. Now when you do things in vinegar will make things last a very long time. I don't refrigerate this. I just keep it in the bottle on the counter and it's ready to go. So that's it. Thanks for following along. Easy thing to do. You just saved a lot of money. Maybe the ingredients cost me $2.50, and a bottle in the store goes for $5 now, so $15. So you just saved a lot of money. Have a good day, everyone.